Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Excellent. Okay, so how are you? Great. Okay, so welcome to Office Hours. As you know, we're gonna host an Ask Me Anything type of session, so you can ask any question that you have. This is the moment to bring all the questions that you have about the platform. So the way we do this is you can use the Zoom function to raise your hand, or you can place your question in the chat. And when your turn comes, I'm just going to read the question in the chat. Okay. Okay.
Well,
So
I
I
think
see that
it,
Isara raised her hand first.
yeah, I didn't have time to write anything in the chat. But so I'm just new, very new at this, and I have a couple of basic questions, I think. Well, one is if I'm in Lifetime Xperiencify, what is my relationship to Go Plus? And I'm also in Momentum. So supposedly we get like a $2,500 Go Plus done for you website connected with Xperiencify. Is that correct? Now,
Yes.
when I look at Go Plus, there's all these levels and prices, so it confused me a little bit.
Okay, I see. So if I understand correctly, you are kind of confused because of all of these labels and prices inside of Go Plus for another functions inside of it.
Well, it was where I was in an email. It's where they told me to log in, and when I logged into it, then it shows, Go Plus, then the different levels of the website that we can do and the different prices. And so I thought it was included in what I'm currently what I currently have.
Okay, I see. I think that I know what you are referring to. So let me pull the website, the landing page that explains, just to see if this is what you're talking about. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen,
Okay.
and also I'm going to share the link here in the chat of the meeting just for reference for everyone. So this is the landing page that explains what Go Plus is about. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so you should be able to see it now.
Okay, that's not what I saw. No. Yeah.
Okay, so here at the bottom of this page are the frequently asked questions, and
Okay.
one of those questions is, are there any other costs to pay? And this is the cost breakdown of all the optional features that you have inside of Go Plus. These are optional, and these are the charges for these optional features inside of it. So it's not necessarily
Okay.
that you are going to use them. All of these are
Okay.
optional if you want to use them, and here are the codes for them. But for example, if you use Go Plus to create a funnel page for something, there's no charge on it. These are the specific features that have a charge for it. But if you don't use any of these, you won't be charged for any of this.
Oh, okay. All right. So like voice calls and voicemail, which I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look very expensive anyway, but so I probably wouldn't use most of that. Now I already got a domain name. I got two domain names actually from Namecheap. One just is my name, and the other is like the name of what I think of as the name of my business. And I thought, both could be helpful because lots of times people, like brand with their own name. Um, so I guess when it comes the time when I get to that point and I'm inserting a domain name or give it to somebody to insert for me, then I just use one of those or can I use both of them?
Okay, so you have two domains.
I have two domain names, yeah, but I haven't used them for anything. I bought
Okay,
them, so I have them.
okay, got it. Okay, I see. So, I'm not so sure about how many domains you can have in Go Plus.
Okay,
Uh, I can assure you that in XP you can have only one domain per account. I can assure
okay,
you that.
okay,
Regarding Go Plus, I'm not 100% sure because that question could be for Go Plus support, or you can join, for example, Go Plus office hours on Thursday to ask
okay,
that. But I can assure you in XP only one domain per account. In Go Plus, I'm not so sure if you can have more than one domain. So
okay,
I wouldn't like to assure you something that I'm not sure about. So I would advise you can either email them or ask in the office hours.
okay.
So I'm going to share here in the chat of the meeting too the email of Go Plus support because that particular question, I think it's better that you ask them directly.
If I'm basically with Xperiencify first, so I probably should stick to one domain name, it sounds like.
Yeah, if you already are using a
Well, I'm not
uh,
using anything yet. I
oh,
haven't
okay.
made it. I haven't made anything yet.
Okay, okay.
So is the
So if you're
sales?
planning
Yeah.
to, oh, yep.
Well, my last question for now, because I want to give someone else a chance, but is is the sales page kind of equivalent to a landing page?
Okay. So, the sales page equivalent to a landing page, you could have one of those. You can create, because I'm not sure if you already decided where you want to build your sales page.
No, I
Uh,
mean it's a done for you sales page. It's part of momentum. And I don't know where it goes exactly, but it's connected to Go Plus somehow. Because it looks
okay.
like that's what it's
So they're going to
someone
build it in
someone
Go Plus.
someone says yes, it's the same. Someone just
Yeah.
chatted
Instead of
that.
Go Plus, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
It will be a landing page and
And you can also call it a sales page. Basically, it's
correct,
something that at least you can direct people to something that shows what you're doing and how to pay you. It looks like. So,
correct.
okay.
Yep,
All right. Well, thank you for the basics right now. I want to give someone else a chance. So, thank you.
perfect. You're very welcome. So, Christy, is it your name, Christy, or is the name of your company?
Nope, that's me. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Christy Learn. Yes, thanks. So I have a question about XP and um basically creating a landing page or a marketplace. I don't know if I'm supposed to. So I I've created a couple of courses, actually launched one course, but I don't have like the ultimate, kind of like the homepage built. So I created a school name, and I want people to go to that school name plus .xperiencify.com or .io, right? But it just takes me to the one published course. And what I'd like to do is have kind of like a a landing page, kind of like a home page for for the whole school so that like all my courses could be there, but then also along the side or on the top or whatever, I could have kind of a forum available? Because I know each course can have a forum, right? Set to ask questions and have people respond, right? So is there a way to kind of create I don't know if it's, I don't know how to create that first homepage. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, I see. Okay. So, from what I understood is that you already set up your custom domain in XP. And if you go to your custom domain, you are redirected to a page where is your course right now, right? Right? Okay. So that will be your marketplace page. Do you know how to edit that?
No.
Okay.
You want me to
So, let me
show my
see.
screen?
Sure, if you want, you can share your screen.
Okay.
I already gave permission to everyone to share.
Great.
Okay, so right now, if you go to courses,
Yeah.
so that one at the top is the link of your site, your school. So to edit the marketplace, you have to enter any of your courses. Because the marketplace is a global page, so it doesn't matter from which course you are accessing it.
Okay.
And then go to the step 4 and edit the marketplace one. This is the fourth one. Click edit.
I didn't even know I created that.
Probably you didn't. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It usually gets created by default when you use your first course template.
Yeah.
Just click OK, got it. Okay, so this is your marketplace. This is the page that everyone will see when they access your link. So, for example, if you go to the other tab, the one that you were before, that one, okay, and if you go to the top and copy the link at the top that it says
Right here.
active HR Hub, copy
Mhm.
it, and if you open an incognito window and paste it, I'm not sure if it will work in the same page because you are already logged in, but you can try.
Yeah, see, this is tied to SPMS though, right? And I don't want it tied. Oh,
Okay,
there we
but
go.
this is not what the people will see when they access. You are seeing this because you are already logged in. So can
This
you
is what
open
I
an
want them to
incognito
see.
window?
Okay, what? Wait, what? Sorry.
Okay, can you close this window, this tab?
Sure. Like close it, get
Okay,
rid of it, or just go to
yes,
another. Okay, it's gone.
close it. Okay,
Okay.
and now open an incognito window.
Open, pardon me?
So an incognito window. So if you go to the three dots at the right side of the browser, next to the K, those
Oh,
one, yep. New incognito
U10,
window.
new window?
The third one,
Oh,
that one.
incognito, sorry.
And now paste the link right there and access it.
Would this be just like a random person logging in?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, that wasn't the link.
Yeah,
Sorry, my bad.
yeah.
Can you go back to the course and go to the at the bottom? If you scroll down, you will see the section important link and resources,
Mhm.
and you will see one that says your marketplace.
Uh,
Right here.
That one.
Yeah,
So if
right.
you click copy link and you open it in an incognito window again, That should redirect them to your marketplace.
Sorry. Try it again. Incognito. Xperiencify.io. Yeah, this is what I've tried before. Not in incognito, but
Yeah, this is
yeah,
what
it's just
the
got the
people will
one.
see. Correct.
Yeah.
This is what people will see when they access your link. So in order
Yeah.
to edit this, you have to edit the marketplace course page, the one we were
Okay.
before. So you can close this and go back to the second
Yeah.
tab, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually
that
what.
one.
Oh, okay. Where was that? Remember that one, like with the different logo, um, like with the active HR hub? I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for to create a more of. Anyway, okay. So I could just edit this. Is this what you're saying? The marketplace?
Yes. So you were talking about the first page that you see before where you had the left bar with all the models and topics.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Where was
okay.
that?
Yeah, that is the home page of the course. That's what the people will see once they join the course.
Oh,
So,
okay.
for example, if at the top it says editing marketplace, if you change it to homepage, it's the pop-up menu right there. Yep. If you change it to the homepage, it usually is the first one, home.
Ah,
So this is what the
okay,
people will see once they join the course.
okay. Yep, yep. Okay.
So the marketplace is the one they'll see before joining the course.
Yes. Where was that? Was that a global
Mhm.
page as well?
Yes,
Okay.
marketplace.
Oh,
So you can edit this. For example, this is the block that contains the course that you have right now. Keep in mind that this is not updated by itself. So if you click edit content right here, yes, and you go to the data and it says select courses to display, you can add or remove courses that you want to show here.
okay.
So for example, you can add the other two, you can just leave this one. Here you will add the courses that you want to show in your marketplace.
Okay. Sounds good. And
So
then if
this
I,
is
mhm,
just
go ahead.
oh, so this is just the part that will show the courses that you have in your school, the courses that you want that people see. So this is just one block that contains the courses. You can add more blocks.
Okay.
So for example, you can close this one. Mhm.
Okay.
And on the left, you can use, for example, text and images in the left bar. And you can, for example, drag one of those and put it above the courses.
Okay. Work. Welcome. Place your component here.
Can you
Not to,
try it again, but put it like in the middle where it says place your component here? Um, right there.
my cursor go there or? Jeez. It's being finicky. Do I have to add it to the I shouldn't have to add it to the library, right?
No,
Hmm.
you shouldn't have to.
Well, let me
Can you
just try
check
this
if by
again.
any chance that the block is being added below? Like, can you scroll down?
Oh, oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, they were being added.
Okay.
Okay, below. Okay,
All right.
so in this case, you can add blocks uh, at the top, of the bottom of the courses, in order to like put more information, redirect them to another page, etc. And you
Yep.
can use this
Yep.
as a landing page for them. That's one
Okay.
option. The other option is host that landing page in Go Plus. Because technically Go Plus has more tools for page editing because that tool is more dedicated to that kind of stuff. You are free
Yeah.
to use it. So if you prefer
Yeah.
a basic setup, you can use XP too, because it's more of a basic setup. So you can put here a text, an image, some video, something like that, and at the bottom of it, your courses, and that can work as your sales page. Or you can just build one in Go Plus if you want. Those are
Oh,
generally the two options that most people have.
okay. Does this allow you to have a a forum,
A
meaning
forum,
of, you know what I mean? Like, um, like asking people questions and having them respond. I don't know what that's called in Xperiencify.
okay, I see. A mm, mm, mm. In that sales page, I don't think that's possible because in order to post in a forum, you need to have an account. And in order to have an account, you have to enroll to one course.
Oh, so I could have one course that so if I offered a free course, they could join the free course,
Yes.
right? And then have the general questions associated with that. Okay. Do you know by chance if um, Go Plus, you said Go Plus has more features. If I were to create a landing page in Go Plus, does that give you the option to have, or do you know, like, again, kind of have a forum or, questions that people could ask?
Mm, okay, I see.
I don't
So
know if you
that
know the answer.
question will be more for the Go Plus support team,
Okay.
or you can join the Go Plus office hours. I'm not so sure if it's possible because I don't know if it will face the same problem that here in XP, that the fact that they don't have a contact created yet because they haven't filled anything yet. So it's like from who's the comment or something like that, that kind of issue because imagine they haven't filled your registration form or something. How do you know who post?
Yeah,
Uh,
they have to log in. They have to log in to, because I'm advertising this as an app, right? Because I'm doing the app part. So they have to log into the app, um, and create an account, I guess. And so I just wanted them to be able to access free information as well as paid information.
Okay, I see. In that case, if they are already going to have an account, you can have the community either in Go Plus or XP. So, for example, the option you said before, like having a free course and then joining, you can create a forum for that course, and everyone enrolled in that course will have access to that forum, like from general questions and that stuff.
Okay. All right. So it does have to be tied to a course in XP. And then I'll ask about Go Plus. Yeah. All right. So the other thing is, like, do you know, is it a big deal? Because I don't want to create two different landing pages, so or home pages, if you will. So do you know if I were to create, is it simply a landing page in XP? Because I already have a domain, ChristyLearn.com, that is my primary like website landing page.
Yes.
So do you know, is it simply just another landing page that I would create? And then how do I then tie in the XP marketplace to that?
Okay,
Or
I see.
do I link it over here?
I see. So you already have a landing page for the crystallearn.com? Okay.
Yes.
So in that case, you can either link this marketplace link in that landing page, or if you have more like branding into your account, you can set up a custom domain right here in the platform if you want. So, for example, if you go to your account again in the first tab and you go to the account menu in the left bar and then to your school, the your school tab at the top, where it says your school membership site URL, use a custom domain, you could have, for example, the same crystallearn.com, but for example, uh, courses.crystallearn.com, something like that. So it's your branding still, but that link will redirect to this page.
Okay, so I would create it in Xperiencify, but then it would tie to the ChristyLearn.com. Otherwise, I may just buy activehrhub.com. Although I don't need that, right?
No, right now, for example, right now you have turned off the custom domain. So in this case, what is happening is that the domain will have that Xperiencify.io, and in the beginning will be what you type in that text box, that in this case is Active HR Hub.
Right.
So in this particular case, you don't necessarily need the domain activehrhub.com, because technically the domain you are using is that Xperiencify.io, and you're adding your word or something like that before the that Xperiencify.io.
Okay. Okay. Super helpful. I think this is
Nice.
I can do some stuff with this. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Excellent. Okay, so does anyone else have any other questions?
I was going to ask a question about, let me just see here. Um, Under my account, my school, right? I just gave it a generic name because I'm using Go Plus for my website and landing pages. But all those emails that are generated through the automations, if I wanted to set up email for my domain, I just put in the email address that I want it to be sent from, right? Here. Is there other
Um,
is there other settings that you have to add for um the emails that are automatically generated by Xperiencify? Is there
okay,
anything else you have to do?
so the automatic no reply email from XP is the one that is going to be used if you don't have a custom email domain here. So in order to add a custom email domain here, you have to already have one um, through your host domain.
Okay.
Uh, why? Because when you type an email here, so for example, you can use For example, that first one that is popping up to you, that one, just for example, and click save. So what it's going to ask you is that you have to add these CNAME records and text records in your host domain. So at the bottom you have some examples of steps for the different hosters like Roll53, GoDaddy, DreamHost, Cloudflare. So if you have a custom email domain purchased in those hosters,
Okay.
you can add these records in there,
Okay.
and that will trigger the domain verification status. And for the email verification status, you will receive an email from Amazon Web Services with a link that you just have to click, and that's it.
Okay.
And that will trigger the email verification status to successful. And once you have clicked that link and you have set up your records, all the emails that you send from the automations in XP will came
Uh-huh.
from this email that you put here.
Okay.
And the main difference between this email that you put here and the no reply by default is that the students, well, they technically can reply to that no reply, technically can, but you won't receive it because it's a no reply email. And if you use this one, you will receive the replies. So
Right.
if you use this one and an automation sends an email to a student, the student can reply to that email and you will receive it because
Yeah.
now you're using your own email.
Okay. And then you said technically, if we kept it at the default, would you just go under students to find if they sent you a communication to the no reply, or where is there a place within Xperiencify where you could see that they tried to reply to the no
Oh,
reply email?
okay. No, it's not possible. What I meant was like what I say when I say technically they can, I mean that they can go to Gmail and click reply, but you won't receive that email because it's a
And
no
it
reply email.
and it doesn't go anywhere in here. Okay.
You know?
Okay. Okay.
So the two main reasons to use a custom email domain usually are either branding or because you want to receive the replies.
Right. Right. Okay. Very good. That's all I had.
Excellent.
I do
Perfect.
have another question if unless somebody else has another one.
Mm, I think you can go ahead.
Okay, thanks. So my domain, we were just talking about email settings, and my domain verification is pending and has been pending. So I don't know what to do to fix that. So should I share my screen? Is that something that we can work on or?
Okay, sure. You can share it. So you mentioned the domain verification one, right? Okay, both
Yeah.
are pending. So regarding the email verification status, you should have received an email from Amazon Web Services into that email, team@crystallearn.com. So I'm not sure how do you access the inbox of that email, but you should have received an email from Amazon Web Services.
From Xperiencify or from, because this is, or Google.
Okay, let me see if I can find because
ChristyLearn.com is a Google.
I have tested this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you my screen just quickly. Mm, So for example, when you set up your custom email domain, in the email you put in there, you should receive this email. It will say Amazon Web Services, email address verification request. And in this email, it will come from Amazon Web Services. It won't come from XP or Google. It will come from Amazon Web Services.
Hmm.
And in this email, the only thing you have to do is click this link. You click it, and that's it. That's all you have to do. I remember that the first time that I tested, I think I had to create an account here. You don't have to. You just have to click this link, and that should turn the email verification status to successful.
Okay. Can I redo that, or do you think like how do I?
To resend that email. So the way to
Oh,
resend that email
hold on.
is a sure.
Hold on, I just got it. I just got it.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Strange. Okay, congratulations for new Amazon users. Okay, hold on. You were successfully verified an email address. You can now start sending emails from this address. Okay, great.
Okay,
So do I just
so
read the page? Because it still says pending.
in XP it still says pending,
Yeah, but let me
both
just
of
refresh.
them.
That's
Yeah,
for
both of
just the
them.
website, right?
Okay, yeah, they both are. I just refreshed and both of them say they're still pending.
Oh,
But this does say, okay, so for new Amazon SES users, if you have not yet applied for sending limit increase, for new Amazon Pinpoint users, still in the sandbox environment. Uh, um,
By any chance, do you have an Amazon Web Services account?
no,
Okay, got it.
it does
It's
say
confirming.
create one.
No, you don't have to create one. So let's try to see if we can recreate that email. So can you share your screen again of the custom email in XP?
Share screen 3. Let me just do that. Okay, so there's
Okay.
that. And
So
then
can you copy that email? The team at restaurant.com, can you copy it?
so here's, if I move it here, will you see it? Can you see it?
Oh, yes.
So here's the email.
Okay, so if you click that link at the top, that one,
Yep.
click it. Okay, that's it. And now go to XP and refresh the page.
Yeah, that's what I just did. So this is exactly what I got before. So let me just try it again. Yeah,
Okay, I see. Okay, when did you receive that email from Amazon?
just right now.
6 minutes
6 minutes.
ago.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Maybe it takes, the link expires. Link expires in 24 hours. Maybe it takes a while, because I know with other DNS codes, it takes up to 24 hours.
Yes.
That's what I've
Yes,
heard.
that
But
can also be the
I don't know.
reason. So yeah, you can also wait the
Okay.
24 hours. So my advice in here will be if after the 24 hours is still in pending, I would advise you to restart the custom email domain. So to do that, you have to turn it off, refresh the page, turn it on again, the custom email domain, and put the email again, and that should trigger a new email from Amazon Web Services. So that will be the troubleshooting to try if after the 24 hours, it still says pending the email verification status part. This is only for the email
Okay.
verification status, that is the second line. So for the domain verification status, you have to add these records into your host domain. Have you already done that?
Plus, doesn't she have to have
I
that
don't
slider?
know.
Doesn't she have to have that slider button for the use custom domain? Doesn't that, the one above it, where it says main school
Oh, use
URL,
custom domain.
doesn't it have to be turned on?
Oh, no. The custom domain and the custom email domain are not related. You can have one without the other. So you can have your custom domain without your custom email domain, or you can have your custom email domain without your custom domain. Uh, Technically, they share the host domain, but you can decide to just not use the domain for the link of a page,
Right.
but just only the email part. Usually, the host offers the domain and the email domain as a separate service. I think most of them usually do that. Um, so
Google, it's one, actually. Google, because this is a Google, ChristyLearn.com is a Google domain. And then you can, well, I
okay,
guess it is Google Suites that
let
hosts
me see.
the team.
So I'm going to Google like add a CNAME record in Google. Um,
I've had a lot of problems with Google domain. or, um, but, and I have to, like, I know there's lots of others, GoDaddy and HostGator, Namecheap, all of these down here.
yeah, I actually purchased 1 year of I purchased it just to test it. I purchased 1 year from GoDaddy and 1 month for the GoDaddy custom email domain, and I was able to set it up in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. It was pretty fast.
is pretty, and so GoDaddy I think is, yeah, nice. It's easier because I've had nothing but trouble with Google domain. Um, so
So I found this page. I'm going to put it in the chat of the meeting. That it looks like it says how to add a CNAME record within Google Domains. Uh, it says here log into your Google Domains account, click Manage DNS.
well, I think we went through this, Sebastian over at Go Plus, like linked ChristyLearn.com domain from like to Go Plus. So he did all of that back and forth. Because again, we were having issues. And so he kind of figured out how to do that. And I thought it was like the DNS records and the CNAME. I think we did all of that
I
on Go
see.
Plus side.
Yes.
So if Go
Okay.
Plus talks to XP in that case, then because I think that's because I don't remember doing any of this. Because my all the record types are there. The CNAME record types are all listed here in XP, which makes me think that when we set it up in Go Plus, they are communicating with each other. So I think we just need to wait 24 hours or a little bit.
But the CNAME records that are in XP right there, um, Have you already added them to your Google Domains account?
I thought we did, yes. Yeah, because
Because as
in
far as
order
I
to,
understand, you did it for Go Plus,
say that one more
right?
time.
So if I understand you correctly, you already did it with Sebastian, but only for Go Plus. So these CNAME records that you see here are from XP, and
Oh,
you have to add this to your Google Domains. So the emails that are sent from XP are sent from team@crystallearn.com. So the CNAME records that you add with Sebastian should work for any emails that you have in your Go Plus automations, for example, are sent from your team at crystallearn.com. But from XP, you have to add these CNAME records.
well, I think it's working though. Oh no, it says me. Well, wait a minute. So, yeah, via US Go Plus. Okay, can I share one more thing? Because it's something
Sure.
is working. What time is it? Do you have to go? Do we have to go? Okay.
We have 8 minutes.
Sorry. One more time. So this, I did a test. Okay. Actually, this comes from Go Plus, so never mind. I wanted to see because I did a test with emails, and I thought it was coming from team@christylearn.com. So here, oh no, Xperiencify. Well, here, hold on. Yeah, see, well, that wasn't it. Hold on. So these were all, so this is what it's, so yeah, it's no reply at Xperiencify. All of the automations come from this.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I've got to go into Google Gmail.
Correct. Into Google Domains, I think.
Oops. Yeah.
Maybe it's the sites. I'm not sure about that. In
No.
Google, in your Google tools, maybe it's the
Oh,
sites.
maybe.
Mm,
I think this is, you can actually create Google sites, like a website.
okay, no, it's not here.
No.
Okay, so how do you join Google Domains? I think you can just Google like Google Domains and it will send you to the login page. Domains.google,
Google.
or maybe not.
Here we go. Workspace.
Login.
You see this? Admin@google.com.
Oh, okay. So it's right there. Admingoogle.com.
Oh boy. See if this works. Oh, good. For no. Oh no. Man. Shoot. Okay. Well, let me just try one more thing. Yeah. Mm, do, do. Shoot. Yes. Okay. So then we have domains, manage domains.
Yes, I think it's right there. And can you join that one?
Right. Just click here, set up redirect. Or
Hmm.
let me select. Let me just
No. Weird.
manage domains. Add a domain or change primary. You cannot change. Okay. This is like so, like I said, I don't like this guy. I don't like Google. You need to connect to your name once you've received a unique CNAME record. Custom domain, follow these steps. So it says, note, Google domains may change or update steps to set up the CNAME record. Click Manage next to the root domain. Oh. That's got to be here, right?
What about you clicking in overview?
Pardon me?
If you click in overview, what do you
Yep.
see? Hmm.
Allow listed domains and manage domains.
So if you click manage domains, you will get to the same
Yeah.
list that you
It
had
says on the
before, right?
left-hand side, on the left-hand side, click DNS. I don't see on the left-hand side DNS. Is that thing you put in the chat? I've got that open as well. So it says on the left-hand side panel, click DNS. Under custom records, select option and add a new record. Custom records. Set up redirect. Email. See, it's verified and activated. Gmail was activated by setting up MX records. What that is. Data? Where do you think it's DNS? Where are these DNS records? Security? No. Authentication? Directory.
Right. How long ago did you set up that domain?
Um, 4 months ago, between 4 and 6 months.
Okay.
Primary.
Because it looks like the Google domains were moved to a page called Squarespace.
Yes. Yes.
And are you able to log into Squarespace?
Oh, yes. No, I don't know. I see. This is why I want to leave them too.
So if you Google a Squarespace login,
Yeah.
I think they have an option to log in with Google, so you don't need credentials.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
All right. Well, we are at time, so Jesus, I want to honor your time, so I can play around with this, I think.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
in that case, thank you for joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.